Well, welcome to Visiting with me. I'm so excited to have my first one this year to be with you, my new seatmate. And I know you're super overqualified, but I'd love to hear, and I'm sure everybody else wants to hear why you're interested in this role, what got you interested, and how you're feeling now that we're a few weeks in.
Thank you so much, Representative Gregerson. It's been an honor to be here serving with you, alongside you. I am so excited to be here and appreciate all the time and energy that is put into the legislative process. My journey to get to this place has been years of activism in the community. I've worked in local government around human service issues, and I thought I could bring my leadership and energy to the state capitol and work on important bills that really impact working families and people in our district who are not represented here in Olympia.
We're so happy that you're here. It's great to have you as an addition. So you've raised your son in SeaTac, so you've been in SeaTac for a few decades, and you've probably lived in Washington State almost all of your life. What kind of family life do you have, and what makes you happy?
My son is in his 20s. He's a graduate of the University of Washington, is gainfully employed, and couldn't be prouder of someone who's gone through his own adversities in life, and I credit that to his environment. He went to school in public schools. Living in SeaTac has given him and I an opportunity to create a life where we were able to purchase a house, connect with our neighbors, and help the community grow. I'm a first-generation immigrant. I came here when I was 1.5 years old, and I'm the first person to graduate from college. And so I don't take my life for granted, and I try to indulge in many activities that the Pacific Northwest has to offer as well, from hiking to traveling to visiting our parks. But I really enjoy that I get to connect with neighbors on a day-to-day basis.
You know, something that you and I have in common is Auntie Valma Valoria, who is a former state representative. I'm guessing you've known her for a very long time, and you work with her, I think, in a nonprofit.
Valma Valoria is one of the key reasons why I'm here as well. She was the first Filipino American who was elected to the state legislature. She served from 1993 for about 12 years, and she empowered the community to be politically active, and one of the key reasons why I'm here today. I serve on the board of directors at the Filipino community of Seattle, and she is doing work there, doing some great things around small businesses and ensuring that our communities are connected to resources. So she's been a great mentor to me over the years. In fact, over 30 years since college when she first ran for office.
Well, those are some pretty big shoes for you to fill, but I know you're up to it. Well, back to work. What are some of your favorite bills? I know you're working on quite a few. Which ones stand out to you this year?
Really appreciative and happy to be able to serve on the Labor Committee, and I have 3 bills that are moving through the committee, and they're really there for workers' protections. So that's one of the key reasons why I'm here, to support our communities. One of the bills that I'm championing is to support our drivers and ensure that they have the resources and access to the vehicles that they currently have, and that they are continuing to provide for their families.
This is definitely a fairness bill. It's about
Absolutely.
workers' rights and getting access to those wages.
Yes, and that's also, I wanted to speak to this, my second bill, which is to ensure that our isolated workers, primarily our housekeepers, our janitors, our security guards, also have an ability to stay safe at work. When they're alone most of the time, they're subject to violence, sexual assaults, and we want to make sure that our workers are protected.
That's right. We want them to go home every night to be with their family. Well, it's been so great to sit and talk with you today. I know it's a really busy time, and to carve out a little bit of that to be with me is great. And hopefully our constituents are getting to know you a little bit more through this, and we'll be having town halls later this year, and it'll be great to be sitting next to you, and it's nice to work side by side.
Great, thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity and getting to know so many constituents of the 33rd Legislative District.